board chair of the Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, Freddie Blay, is associating himself from ongoing discussions in government circles to convert the Tema oil refinery into a storage facility. It will be recalled that the Energy Minister, Boakye Jako, a couple of weeks indicated at an offshore technology conference in the USA that government has plans to convert the only state refinery into a tank farm. The revelation has received a lot of public condemnation in the last few weeks. But speaking to Daniel Dazi on the Super Morning Show on Joy FM today, Mr. Blay said he is not involved in the ongoing deliberations by government to convert Tor.
What do you have to say about the brouhaha about the conversion of Tor into a tank farm to make way for a new refinery?
Well, it's not a brouhaha. It's honestly, I don't know much. I've not been that involved, but it's at a policy level that the idea is coming up, and therefore, as I'm telling you, I think I'll leave it there at the policy level. When it comes up, maybe, as you've mentioned, GNPC, we may be called upon to take part or not, but it's a policy.
As a GNPC board, you have not looked at this possibility?
It's a policy level, but at the moment we haven't. GNPC, qua GNPC, you've not taken a look at it. So
you've not taken a look at the possibility of having a refinery?
Well, it's a government decision. And I'm telling you that at that level, the policy decision at the ministry level. And therefore, when they suggest it to us, we will look at the possibility if that we have enough funds, or funds are approved of by Parliament to us, or if we think some other group come up with it, and we could form a JV and do something about it. We could look at it, but at this point in time, the policy has not been relayed to us in clear terms, and which part we should play. I don't want to talk much about it.
As a board chair of an organization that is so key in the energy sector, what do you say to those? Dr. Steve Mantiao, for instance, he told my colleague Kwesi Parker Wilson, he said, why would anyone want to collapse Tor? He adding that a tank farm at Tor does not make sense. It defies logic. What do you have to say?
Well, as I said, I have not looked at it in detail. But that is opinion. Maybe he has not himself taken a critical look at the proposal. The proposal has not been adored as to what to do. But what I'm aware of is that Tor, which has a capacity of 45,000 barrels a day, comes out roughly at this point in time with about 20,000, and that's not quite enough. It has a big storage for now, and it combines the refining of oil with storage of some petroleum products with its storage as well, and that's been going on for some time. But if some new ideas come out as what to do, how to go about it, whether to make it a big storage and so forth, I think it's a policy level. If it comes up and we are called upon to play a certain role, I think we will discuss it. And I may be in a position to tell you more about that.
Mr. Freddie Blay, who is also acting chairman of the NPP, has been responding to media reports that he's planning to acquire some buses for the party ahead of the party's election, in which he is seeking to be the substantive chairman.
Some party were interviewing me in Twi. Was I speaking English or speaking Twi?
You mixed it.
Mixed it. But I don't remember specifically saying I am buying buses, but I definitely said I'm helping to procure buses, 275, for the various courses through efforts that we were making. I was not making it alone with others, but definitely I was playing a lead role to ensure that we have 275. It's not just donation. We are procuring through some facility to make sure that the constituency will have some means of earning money to the constituency coffers, and they take other projects that are activities for the constituency. I think it's a very laudable project that one thought of and one seeks to implement. And some have received it from various angles, and interpreting it in various ways. But the intention is very clear. We want to help. It's part of some affairs have thought of it, at some leadership, that in the modern age, 21st century, parties must depend on themselves. Maybe self-financing. You should take projects that could bring earnings so that all their programs, conferences, training their, taking care of their offices and those who work for them, sometimes devote their whole adult life for a party and so forth. They must be paid. It's not just volunteering to help the party. Sometimes you as an individual volunteering to help the party in the offices while others are working. Then they must find a way of paying you. And it's not a question of looking for money. It's not a question of always going begging money bags. Those who maybe have some kind of spare money to give you. And then when you are in government, you feel obliged. And some policies that you even want to implement fall on behalf of the people objectively. If you are not careful, you may be somehow influenced to do it one way or the other. One, you don't feel like doing it that way. I think it's not only with NPP, but NDC and all other parties should emulate it. We should seek to deepen democracy by making the parties strong. Some have suggested in the past that the government must somehow help the parties, but others have opposed it strongly. That the parties, they should develop themselves. They should find their own means of doing it.